Now that I've created my project, the next step is to go ahead and build and modify the project. I'm going to select on Build and Modify the Project, and it's going to launch my authoring side of the tool. So now I can go ahead and start building my content for my pages. Now if I need to at any point switch the style that I picked when I created my project, I can come into Edit Course Settings. This allows me to change the course title if needed, hit Next Step, change the flash side if needed, and then also change the mobile side if needed as well, the mobile style, as well as upload a course logo, adjust some of the preferences if I want certain buttons to be visible or not, and then also adjust how this course is tracked inside of the LMS if I'm going to track it inside of an LMS. So now, in order to build the content, I just simply select where it says Add a Page or Add Topic. Topics are meant to separate different pages and to organize your content a little bit better. By adding a topic, I can then just give it a title here and select either unrestricted or restricted based on completion. Unrestricted will allow the user to go on to the next topic without even completing everything inside of this topic. Restricted based on completion will not allow the user to advance onto another topic until they've actually completed everything inside of this topic. So it depends on how you want the user to be able to navigate through the course. Now, with the mobile devices, inside of the table of contents, anything you place inside of a folder will become a submenu when it's selected from the table of contents. Anything outside of the folder will just be in the normal list of the table of contents. So I'm going to go ahead and add a page here. Now, adding a page then allows me to pick through the different categories. Keep in mind that everything that you see here, we're building for a Flash and mobile course. So, if you come across a page that's not compatible with mobile, it will not actually show a little orange square on the top right hand side of this little icon. Anything that is mobile compatible will show this right hand side or this orange little corner on the right hand side of the page. So this is going to be a rolling release, and so new pages will be added on as they become available. So if you wanted to see anything that's just mobile compatible, just select on the mobile compatible category on the left hand side. Now anything that's not mobile compatible will have an alternate mobile content, so the user is not left with a blank page if they come to that page that's not mobile compatible. They can see different content for that page if they're on a mobile device. And now if they're on a flash enabled device, such as a desktop computer or a laptop, then they'll actually see the flash content instead of the alternate mobile content. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to build some of these pages inside of the mobile or inside of the mLearning Studio. So first of all, let's just go over a simple text page. I'm going to select the text page and then hit Add Selected Text Page. It will add this page to my table of contents, which I can reorganize if I want to by dragging and dropping in whatever location I want to. With that page selected, I just go ahead and give it a page name, hit Next Step, and then give it some page text. Now, it uses a default CSS file for the text. However, I can override that default CSS file by clicking on Override Default Formatting up on the top right hand side here. Now then it allows me to change the font size as well as font color and font type. I can also create hyperlinks if needed, just by selecting the word that I want to be a hyperlink and then coming down and entering the URL or link to another page or glossary if I wanted to link to a glossary term. Once I'm done with the text, I just come down to the bottom or to the next step, which is the note text, and then type in the note text. Now in order for the note text to actually appear, I need to scroll down a little bit and select the note type. I have three different types: note, tip, or warning. If I do not select one of those, then the note will not appear. Clicking on the next step now allows me to give it this page some narration. Now I can skip all this different advanced page settings content for now, and I'm going to come down to the narration section and then type in the narration. That's it. Pretty much you go through the different steps to create your text page, and then you can come in and add a new page. So let's go ahead and try some of these other mobile content pages. So I'm going to try a text and image page here. Hit next step, type in my page text. I can also override the default formatting like I did before, or just go on to the next step, which is my image. Now if I click on this browse icon, this folder icon, it will pull up with what's called the Media Manager. Now the Media Manager is a way to keep track of all the images that have been uploaded to mLearning Studio. Because mLearning Studio is a collaborative online tool, it allows you to actually share your different images and place those images into different categories or tags. I'm going to go ahead and select one of these images. Select my original JPEG if I want the original size, and then click on Insert Selected. That will now insert that inside of my page. Now I can position that image just by selecting the drop-down box and then positioning that image where I want it to go. I can also adjust the image width. Now the image width means that it'll take this percentage of the page, whatever size the page is. So if I wanted to take 40% of the page, then I just type in 40. However, if I only wanted to take 20% of the page, I can actually type in 20. And it will automatically adjust depending on what screen size they're actually viewing it in. So if they're on a tablet device, it will take up more room. If they're on a phone device, it'll take up less room because it has less screen real estate. Same thing with the flash side. It'll automatically resize for the flash side as well. Now I can add some caption heading and caption text if needed. Let's go ahead and do that. And then hit next step, and then do the same thing with my note text. Come down to my advanced tab, and then do the same thing with my narration text if I want to. So that is a text and image page. Now, what I would do from here is just start adding some other pages. That's all I wanted to go over in this training, was just a text and image. In the next training, we'll talk about text and video and a video page.